Guys, and I'm back. Really quick video prediction. It's going to be two predictions. It's going to be on the Hopkins versus Kovalev fight. Of course, you guys know I'm picking Bernard Hopkins. I think Bernard Hopkins is a very crafty fighter. He's a smart fighter. I can't see Kovalev beating him, even though the trainer of Kovalev did fight Bernard Hopkins, and he was a fighter himself, so he does know Bernard Hopkins. He's been in Hopkins' corner before, but he's not the one fighting Hopkins. Kovalev is. He's a good fighter. I was very impressed with him when I seen him in his last couple of fights, and yeah, I'm very impressed with Kovalev. But I see Hopkins just outsmarting him like he does all the rest of his opponents. I just can't see Kovalev beating him. You know, he might get a knockdown. Who knows? I doubt that very seriously. But I'm picking Hopkins with a decision in the fight. Also, I wanted to give another video prediction, and it's going to be on the Stiverne versus Wilder fight. Real quick, real simple. Like I said, power does not always win fights. It doesn't mean because you have power that you're going to knock everybody out. It's not a guarantee. And Wilder seems to believe that. You know, I heard him talking in the interview to Brian Kenny, and he just seems to believe that because he has all this power that he's, you know, so great. You know, you have to have more than power, in my opinion, to be great. You have to have some kind of boxing skills. To me, he can't fight going backwards too well. You know, his defense is not good. You know, Stiverne, great defense. He can take a punch. You know, definitely a true boxer. He also has a little bit of power himself. Who knows? He might end up even hurting you know, Wilder. So I'm picking Stiverne with a decision. You know, I picked him to beat Chris Arreola twice, and I was right on both of those predictions. And I'm picking him to beat Wilder with a decision. Also, I want to say congratulations to Brook, because I thought Sean Porter would hurt him and the pressure would be too much. But Brook proved me wrong. I did not do a video prediction on it, but I did speak on it. Comment on someone's video about Brook. You know, I didn't think he would be able to stand up to the pressure, because I did see him fight Carson Jones, and I think Carson Jones gave him the business in those fights. But he actually did his homework, and he did what he had to do. I didn't think the fight was close as they said it was, but I gave the fight to Brook, no question about it, and I'm very happy that he won the fight. So congratulations, Brook. Also, I wanted to say congratulations to Figuerjj. He did not look all that impressive to me, but he did win the fight. And yeah, congratulations, Figuerjj. I don't know what's next for him, but yeah, congratulations, Figuerjj. And the last fight was the Dirrell versus Bika fight. The fight that I predicted, the first time that Darrell would win. Anthony Dirrell, the dog. Yeah, he won the fight. The first fight was razor close in my eyes. I thought he won it. And I also definitely thought he won the fight, this fight, the rematch, more convincingly. He stayed off the ropes. He wasn't on the ropes, you know, that much. If he did, he fought off the ropes. I mean, the fight was great. I loved the fight. I wish he would have let his hands go more and be first more. You know, I noticed that, you know, he waits a little bit too much. Bika was getting out first, but Bika, we all know Bika, no boxing skills. He's just like a street fighter, throwing those wild, looping shots, always missing. You know, I mean, like, seriously, he even looked like the body shots was bothering him because he was tired in this fight. You know, I didn't see him tired in the last fight, but Bika definitely was tired early in this fight. And Anthony Dirrell did what he had to do. Like I said, he won this fight more convincingly. I thought the first one was razor close, but I thought he pulled it out. But there was no doubt he won this fight. So yeah, I was right on that prediction as well. And congratulations! I'm so happy for Anthony Dirrell, because he is a cancer survivor like Danny Jacobs, and that is a tough thing to battle. I know, trust me, I know. And to get up in that ring and still be strong after that and fight your heart out like that, definitely have to take my hat off to Danny Jacobs and Anthony Dirrell. I mean, just, it was a good fight, you know. I called it. I knew that he would win this fight. You know, I didn't see Bika doing anything different, you know, in the fight. I knew that Anthony would make the adjustments he needed to make, you know, because true boxers know how to make adjustments. Just like I said about Stevenson, you know, that video is not up anymore. I said he didn't have anything but a punch, and he does not know how to make adjustments, all right? He keeps getting hit with the same punches the whole 12 rounds. He cannot even adjust. You know, when a fighter can't adjust, they, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're going to keep getting beat, all right, by somebody. You have to know how to make adjustments in fights, okay? That's very important. I'm going to come back with a video on about 5 or 10 things that I believe, which is more than 5 or 10, but I'm only going to do 5 or 10 things that I think fighters need that are very important to have in boxing. That probably will be my next video. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to take Stiverne over Wilder. I think Wilder just has a punch. He can't fight going backwards, you know, and his boxing skills to me are limited. Stiverne can box. He can take a punch. I called his fights with Chris Arreola, both of them. I called both of them that he was going to beat Chris, and he did just that. So I know that Stiverne has power as well. He could box. He has good defense, you know, and yeah, he can give a punch and take a punch. So I don't see Wilder knocking him out. You know, he might get a knockdown, but I think Stiverne will get back up and do what he has to do. All right. And also Hopkins and Kovalev. John David Jackson did fight Bernard Hopkins. He's the trainer of Kovalev. But I do believe that Kovalev is the one that's going to have to fight Hopkins, and he's not going to beat Hopkins. There's no way he's going to outsmart Hopkins. You know, Kovalev is a good fighter. I was very impressed with Kovalev, but I don't see him beating Hopkins. So I'm taking Hopkins with a decision, you guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Until the next time, you guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.